That's my purse! I don't know you!
All right, hello, everybody. Welcome. My hair is not quite cooperating today. It's like halfway there. How is everybody? Hello, Sun. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Danny. Hello, Spadazzles. Hello, everybody. Oh my lord. How has y'all's week been? I'm gonna be honest with you. Mine hasn't been great. Hello, Danny. My love, I miss you as well. I miss you so much. Boy, howdy. The world, Danny, the world. It's been like, I'll get right to it. It's been a tough couple days. I was already like a bit, I need to remove my nail polish. Let me remove my nail polish. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. I feel like a lot of people think it be like it is right now, though. Let it all out. A certain person got unalived, and I'm just not using the words because, like, I don't know. I just don't feel like it right now. Like, I just don't feel like it right now. And I just want to say, just like from the get-go, I am a pacifist. I don't believe that violence is the answer, and there are certain people that I reserve the right to give zero shits about. You know, your week has been, you know what, we're here. I knew it was really hard for me to get out of bed today. I knew I felt I needed, sure has been an all-time week. This is one of the weeks of all time. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I want to say is that I reserve the right to give zero shits about whether certain people live or don't. And also say I don't, you know, and that certain people's unalivements might be quite ironic. Hello, Trina. Hello. But yeah, obviously with it's you know, like, it's a scary week for people like me and for most of the people like us here in the Discord. We're in the Discord right now. No, we're public on Twitch. It's a scary week. And we all gotta hang in there, and we all gotta take care of ourselves, and we all have to take care of each other. So please be doing that. Please be being safe, and also continuing to fight the good fight, because it's necessary, it's needed. Do not obey in advance is all I have to say. I say all I have to say like I'm not going to continually talk about whatever this entire time. But what did there was something I had to say though. Don't get the Discord subpoenaed. Exactly. Vero is exactly right. I do want that emote. I do want that emote very, very badly. But yeah, it's just been like, I was having a tough week for different reasons. A totally different reason that, I will be honest with you, actually was like a bigger reason for me to have like a not great week. I had to like deal with an issue that I did not want to deal with, and I hate dealing with issues, honestly. And my DBT is like, Stephanie, you'll deal with this issue. Like, we're gonna cope through this issue. And I'm like, okay, do your best, DBT skills. I'm trying. Hello, Luna. Hello. But yeah, I have been coping with stuff by honestly helping other people cope. Has been like a big way that I've been coping, being there for other people, mostly just through like chat, mostly just being like, hi, do you need to talk? I'm here, you know? And that's been nice. That's been rewarding. But I am going to Universal Hollywood Horror Nights tonight, and so I'm really excited. And I am taking off a really chunky nail polish. I'm sorry that you can't see what's under it. You're not allowed. I'm sorry. Hello, Our Lady. Hello, Tiffany. Hello. Oh my goodness. Did I say hello to Luna? If I didn't say hello to Luna, consider yourself helloed. Last week, though, let's change the subject. I'm sure we'll get back here. Last week, wait, nice for HHN. What's HHN? Oh, Halloween Horror Nights. Yes, thank you. Yes. I'm really excited. So we are getting there early as fuck. Our goal is to get there. It opens at 7. Our goal is to get there by 5. Like, we're leaving like the stream ends. We're fucking going. And it's about like in traffic. It says it's about an hour and a half away, but it's LA. So like it could be like 2 hours, could be 3 hours, depending on if there's accidents, depending on if everybody else decides to go to Halloween Horror Nights. Cause I need to get the good parking. Last time, either me or my friend who I'm going with went to Halloween Horror Nights. They parked us down a hill. Like, not even in the normal regular parking places. So I'm gonna be paying out my absolute ass for like good parking because it's so expensive. But I don't have a handicap placard yet. I'm working on it. And like, I legit cannot, like, it will ruin my entire night if I have to walk that far. But the good news is I'm going with a friend, and we both have the exact same priorities, and also are just like, we are too old for this shit. So we are hitting up those priorities, and then we are going to take stock of ourselves, and then we will decide if we would like to do anything else or we want to just fuck off. You know what I mean? This week has been too much. Looking forward to the weekend. Absolutely. You mailed your placard application 2 days ago. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm working on it. Hopefully it'll be happening. But yeah, so like there's 2 mazes we want to do. We are both huge Fallout fans, and there's a Fallout maze. So we are going to the Fallout maze. I wanted to dress up in my new vault suit because apparently they're allowing people to do that. However, my new vault suit, I don't know when it is getting here. I'm gonna message the people who are sending it to me again, and because like they sent me the wrong shipping information for the wrong person, and so now I just don't know when it's getting here. And I'm like, please, for the love of God, let me know when it's getting here, because like the porch pirate situation where I am can be brutal, and also the like I don't even know where you live situation where I am is also brutal. My house hides in plain sight. And the packages, if you drop them off right at my house, do not hide in plain sight. But yeah, so like I'm worried, and also like I think it's coming. I thought it was coming from America, but I think it might be coming not from America, and concern. And the thing is that like I need to know by like October 1st, basically at the latest, if I'm not getting it from these people, because I ordered a vault suit. In case you didn't know, I'm cosplaying for this thing in November. Because like if I need to make my own vault suit, if this doesn't work out, I'm probably gonna have to make my own vault suit. And you may be saying, Stephanie, just buy a blue jumpsuit online and deck it out. And I am saying, you don't know my size. And my size is not represented in any jumpsuit that would work for this. I've looked, and yeah, many times in my life have people said, it'll fit you, and it won't fit you. It won't fit me. And I just keep being, sizes have gotten better for people like me, but I just keep being right on that edge where they just don't carry my size. I've been disabled for 16 years. Yes, self-ableism, absolutely. Did you have to get a thing from your doctor saying you needed it? Like, what did you have to prove to get your placard? Because I messaged my doctor because I'm hoping to get on disability, but like, you know, currently I'll settle on the placard. If I do get on disability, I might have to like get a lawyer involved, just like help me through the process. We'll see. Because yeah, I don't really, it's hard for me to excel at a job or even get hired nowadays, honestly, because I do well at jobs that are for some reason in this country, jobs that you must stand all day for. I'm like, yeah, I'll work in a store. And it's like, you have to stand all day. And I'm like, but why though? But why is that? And then the other ones give me like debilitating anxiety, or I just can't really do them because my ADHD, like, if it's a clerical job, I end up fucking up where I put shit. Anyway, you're all asking about this, and now I'm telling you, I'm being sarcastic. When disability make you get divorced? If it made me get divorced, I would not get disability. We're looking into it. I don't know if it will be happening, but I'm starting the process of looking into it. If I must get divorced, I will not. That's my motto. Oh my goodness. These old Zoya caps, hopefully they fixed them, but the like rubberization is coming off. I have been playing around so much with these pixie dusts my friend gave me. She got like seemingly almost every pixie dust they had when she was like working for this company. She, I guess, worked for like a cosmetics company or like a distributor. And so she had all these polishes, and then she left and she gave them to me. But anyway, here's our plan though. Here is our plan. Getting there early. We want to hit the Fallout maze, and we want to hit Five Nights at Freddy's because we are both lovers of animatronics. Like, I loved the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I have not really played the games, so I don't have much of an opinion on the games themselves, but I have like listened to the lore. The lore is interesting. It sounds kind of dumb. sometimes to me, but also like good enough. You know, like it's horror, so like of course I love horror where like the premise and the story aren't dumb. However, like I'm not a snob about my horror necessarily. I'm not really into slashers though. Like it's got to be a good slasher for me to really like be interested in it or have like something really interesting going on with it. So like when people are talking about like their favorite horror movies and it goes straight to like Freddy and Jason and Michael Myers, I'm kind of like, that's not where I am. That's not where I am. Projects are optional in your class. So today I had a student turn in her Five Nights at Freddy's fan art OC artwork instead, and it was very cute. That's really funny. That was really funny. But anyway, so yeah, we are going first to Five Nights at Freddy's Maze because that one apparently like caps out. Like literally like the line is too long before like halfway through the night. Like they're like, no more because we can't get through all of you before we need to like fucking close. So we're going there first and not the Fallout maze, which if I miss the Fallout maze, actually, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Even though Fallout is a major part of my life right now, which by the way, I was talking about Fallout the other day and my friend thought that like me and husbando were getting divorced, like, or like having trouble with our marriage. I was like, blah, 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 Fallout. And they were like, wait, what's happening? And I was like, the Fallout fan celebration for the Fallout video game. And they're like, oh my God. And I was like, we're fine. We enjoy Fallout. Anyway, so sorry, husbando was just walking by and I was like, need to come in here. Oh, your meeting's over. Hello, welcome. I have the door open today, even though I'm super loud because it's really hot in here. And so I don't want it to be too stuffy, but we are going to be moving one of the ACs into here because Hubs is like, I don't really care about that AC. Like I can just let it be hot. So we're just going to let that room be hot. And then, yeah, but anyway, so we're going to that one and then we're going to Fallout and somewhere in there, we're going to eat the Fallout food. There's a wedding cake you can get. So I guess me and my friend are getting married tonight. So everybody give us a good mazel tov and yay for gay marriage. Yay for gay Fallout marriage. And polyamory, I guess. Anyway, we're getting Fallout gay married tonight. Thank you. And I'm thinking I might just do like there's gonna be black lights. There gotta be, right? It's a Halloween event. So I'm thinking, actually one polish that I want to wear. Let's see. Where is it? I took it out yesterday. Oh wait, I remember where I put it now, I think. Did I put it in here? Yes, I put it in here. Halloween always. I have not worn in a dog's age. This one is reactive, right? Or is it glow? It's definitely got some reactive. Yeah, it's definitely reacting a bit. I think this is gonna be my Cindy hand. Yeah, we gotta go neon. Yay! Sorry, something gay happened recently and I'm laughing about it. Oh, there's a lot of gay things to laugh about recently. I'm gonna look up on fucking Instagram what Halloween always does. Instagram, could you like open up? Can you open up an actual search for this? Thank you. I have to look up Night Owl. Because I forgot what it like. I forgot what it does. I think it might be glow in the dark. Night owl. I'm gonna look this up actually on Google because Instagram's not working. Always night owl lacquer. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm actually finding it. What does it do though? Does it glow? Do you all know what following always does? I swear to God, it's supposed to like glow. Or something. Because if it doesn't, like, it was glowing under blacklight, but like not in a way I enjoyed, unfortunately. Not in a way I like. I'm considering just doing fucking Aloy by Cadillacquer. Okay, okay. Cosmetic Sanctuary. Yes. What does it do? What does it do? Candy Revenge. Cosmetic Sanctuary is thick almond. So do they actually have... No, it's Summer Weed Spirit. No. Anyway. Maybe I won't do following always. I'm trying... If y'all remember. If y'all remember what it does, let me know. But I'm going to be testing some polishes under blacklight just to see. I'm sorry that you can't see my blacklights. Okay, Sandpit Turtle does glow. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Let's go up here to... my Frigidaire. That also glows. Is my fridge not on? I don't think that my fridge is refrigerating right now, which is not okay. Okay, so we're gonna be doing Cadillacquer Aloy, I think, on one hand. And then oh, maybe if oh, this one I need to reswatch. All right, this is Spin the Bottle, which is the hot pink, but it glows orange, and I don't like that. Hello, Danielle. Hello, hello, hello. I do, by the way, have some bottle tops I need to like add the swatches to that I swatched out. Very proud of myself. Honestly, what I want to wear... Let's see. Is an old bittersweet favorite, which is my favorite neon red by the company that must not be named. They don't make it anymore. It's called Muy Caliente. And I think I kind of want to wear this on my right hand. And then maybe I'll stamp, or maybe I'll do this on my left hand. Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to wear Muy Caliente on this hand, and I'm going to stamp something like simple over it. I'm just going to stamp something like cool and chill and simple over that. And then, just looking for my frickin'... And then we'll just do Cadillacquer on the other hand. That's what I'll do. That is what I will do. Okay, let's see. Let's find a good Halloween looking... Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. We'll find something on this Hit the Bottle plate. There are many, many choices. I really like this Book of Spells. I think I'll do the Book of Spells, but maybe I'll like intermix it with some of the other like full coverage looks on here. I think that'd be pretty cool. So let's see. Yeah, but I do really like the Book of Spells. But yeah, we'll see what I do. We'll see what I do. How has everybody else's week been, by the way? Danny asked last time if anybody had like last time, by which I mean yesterday. Is this even? It is. Okay. On her stream, if anybody had something good happen, I would love to hear that. I do feel like it's not that nothing good happened to me this week. And I think you all know, you're right. Baroque horror wallpaper does never miss. You're so right. But y'all know me, like, even if I'm having a bad time, I'm still having like a pretty good time. Like, I literally like don't stop smiling. I've gotten people mad at me, and I've talked about this before. I've gotten people mad at me at Disney because I'll be like telling them their kid is too short with a big smile on my face. Not anymore. I don't do that anymore. When it's somebody's when somebody's like kid's too short at Disney, it's not my job anymore to tell them that. You streamed again. Excellent. You reacted so badly to your Reddit being hacked. Well, you know, that was a really tough thing to happen. You think the most positive thing is that teaching your class went well. Excellent. Excellent. So you got the complete Bluebird bar glitter set and it made you really happy. You paid nothing for them because you used gift cards. I'm so happy for you. What was I looking up? I want to look up a thing really quick. China Glaze matte base coat. Cause I got, okay. So China Glaze strong, y'all, my brain and my mouth and my whole body, they're not really working in chorus today. I got a new base coat. I got what I think is the China Glaze Strong Adhesion base coat. But my bottle says base coat matte, but it doesn't say, it doesn't say strong adhesion. Okay. Here is a picture of it from somewhere else where there's a picture of it looking like the one that I have. Okay. And the reason it's important is because this is supposed to not have polyvinyl booty roll in it. And so I'm trying that because my nails have been kind of flaky. You're also on a tolerance break till the end of the month, but you've been really enjoying your teas instead. Oh, a tolerance break. Yes. You had your first doctor's appointment with a neurologist this morning and it wasn't awful. So that was good. That's amazing. I should go to a neurologist about my migraines, but I did actually. And then they made me do a bunch of tests and then like I failed at following up. And now I'm sure I need to do those tests again. Yeah, the Reddit situation was not good for sure. Don't get your shit hacked. That's my like pro tip for all y'all. Don't get your shit hacked. You want sushi? Every time I hear polyvinyl booty roll, that's my favorite sushi roll. It's not authentic though. They don't make the polyvinyl booty roll in Japan. That's a stateside invention. That's like pad thai. Which I would also like right now. New neurologist just told you to start taking 200 milligrams of B2 a day for migraines. We actually started getting this stuff that was called like MigraLeaf. It was actually for something different. But yeah, I have also been told to do that. My big thing though, I have been having a better time with my migraines and headaches because I started doing physical therapy for my pinched nerve in my neck, which like actually is kind of the cause of most of my headaches. And the other one is like actually that their exertion headaches is mostly what I have. Like if I exert myself and I'm in too much heat, regardless of how much water I drink. Fuck pad thai. Y'all making me so hungry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you said, oh, fuck pad thai. All right, we're going in with Muy Caliente, one of my favorite polishes. And oh boy. She is just a stunner. She is just like, there just isn't another, there just isn't, this is not, it's like, she's a little more orange. IRL. You're trying Zoya Perfector Plus, which is also PVB free. This polish makes me think, it's like, depending on what TV you're watching it on, it's different. But it really makes me think of the nail polish Olga paints on her nails in the original Suspiria. Because there is a close-up nail polish shot. And one of the first polishes I wanted to get was like one that really made me think of Olga from Suspiria. And I got this. And although sometimes I'll be watching Suspiria and be like, well, that actually is not the color, it still makes me think of her. Speaking of, next week, we had planned to watch Sucker Punch and then Suspiria, which we've watched a few times. Let me go back up and see. I'm so glad that B2 is helping you. I'm so glad. You just finished Cute Romance Anime and the FL's female love interest best friend is a nail girly. Made you so happy. Especially in Japan. It's just not as popular in Japan. I know that they have those like nail salons that do like really fancy ass nails, but like what, like it's not like you're gonna buy nail polish from Japan and find like a really cool nail polish. And I'm sure that either that is changing or will change someday. But that is generally how it has been when I have looked into it. Taking 3 supplements for migraines now because the neurologist. You have high dose omega-3, magnesium, and B2. Yeah, magnesium and B2 are definitely ones that we've been recommended as well. I am back on my propranolol. I was off my propranolol for a while, which is a blood pressure medication that also helps with headaches. So I'm just on it for headaches because my blood pressure is usually pretty good. And I'm looking forward to that. And I've also been taking some like, just like, when I know I'm going to be in a situation where I'm going to get a exertion headache, I just take some ibuprofen too. And it doesn't fix everything, but it does help. All right. That's 2 coats. 2 coats right there. Excellent. You're starting magnesium tomorrow? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It also helps you sleep. You watched the most recent Final Destination, and the pro tag was repping a weird polish color that didn't match your outfits, and I was like, hell yeah! And her brother had polish on. Yes! Yes! We love to see it. We love to see it. I know so many people right now in my life who wear, like, purple nail polish every single day. I know a gentleman and a lady who both wear purple nail polish every time I see them. And I did give the lady one of my precious bottles of Synthetic Symphony. Because I was like, I think that you need this. I'm never gonna actually use all these bottles of Synthetic Symphony in my life. And I also might give her the bottle of Go Up that I have, which is that she like used to do like rock climbing both indoor and outdoor, and I bought that one. It's by Pinnacle Polish, I think, called Go Up. And I was like, this is so cool. And like rock walls aren't really a thing for me. And this isn't really my style of polish. not really my color. It was a gray, with like, you know, multicolors. But I'm like, maybe I'll get this and I'll find somebody who's like, who this is for. And it might be for my friend. It might be for her, actually. And that might be who it is for. And the propranolol to replace whatever you were taking that wasn't working. I hope it works really well for you. It works pretty well for me. It works pretty well for me. I swear, like, how do I say this without sounding like a bitch or full of myself? I'm really good at pronouncing words, which is a shame. It's a shame that Danny has to read the polish pickup stuff because I'm pretty good at that. And so a lot of times I'll be like telling my doctors how to pronounce the names of my medicines. Sometimes I'm wrong though. Sometimes I'm like, oh, it's this, and it ain't that. It ain't that. I'm also, by the way, taking Brahmsy to Halloween Horror Nights. He's on my ears. But yeah, propranolol is really good just for, I mean, for me, for if you have like blood pressure related headache scenarios. Part of me is like, I should like add a top coat over this before I start stamping. And the other part of me is like, nah, I don't need that. I don't need it. I'm like SpongeBob. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to pick on you. I'm just trying to state a fact. I'm just trying to state a fact that it would be better for us. Not you. I'm not gonna. You know what? Let me stop digging myself into a deeper hole now. I'm gonna stop digging myself into the hole. I'm gonna put down the shovel. And I'm gonna stop that. It's more entertaining for the audience. That's true. That's absolutely true. Is Maker's Choice next month? Is it Maker's Choice? I am looking forward to that. All right. I'm gonna do a few different looks. These spell books are calling to me. These spell books are absolutely calling to me. So number one is going to be the spell books. I didn't get them perfect, so I'm just gonna try them again. Did I take my tape downstairs? I'm almost certain I took my tape downstairs, and that is not acceptable. That sucks. Oh my god. I think I probably have more tape somewhere. Because I was doing a thing that needed tape, and I was just like, fuck. I guess I'll take tape from here because I need it. Oh no. Oh no. I have some tape. Yay. Yay. Next month is Optical fucking Illusion. No. No. No, I say. No. I remember us talking about this. And fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. We need to start taking bets on how many. Yeah, honestly. We need to start taking a drink every time we see a magnetic. Holy shit. Like. See a magnetic, take a drink. See a magnetic, take a drink. Okay, let's see if that came out better. That did come out a bit better. And we can place it somewhere on my nail. There we go. There's some parts of it that got a little fucked up. So like, I just kind of like placed it somewhere different on my nail. You're down? Oh my God, that's actually a concept. It's actually a fucking concept. Like, the optical illusion drinking game. Hopefully there will be somebody who, like, actually, let's all hope that like something cool actually happens. I'm gonna just hope that something cool actually happens. And you know what? Maybe the cool thing that happens is going to be that we don't spend a lot of money next month. That could be the cool thing. But I hope that somebody makes a polish that's actually really cool. You hope someone surprises and does something cool somehow. Yes, exactly. Like, please, like, make us be like, okay, this was actually kind of worth it. All right, so we got these spell books. Oh, I forgot about my thumb. Forgot about my thumb. I think on my thumb, I'll do these snakes. Here we go. Doing the snakes. You are so tired of magnetics. Yes, yes. A great opportunity to save money. Exactly. Like, thank you, Polish Pickup, for giving us a chance to not buy things. Hashtag low buy friendly. I love not spending too much. I'm always... I don't know what I was going to say, but... recently I have wanted to buy more polish, but then I'm kind of like, but... what if I don't spend all that money? What if I don't do that? All right. Snicks. Snicks on my hand. We got that. On my thumb? I don't know. I was talking to people yesterday or a few days ago, and every other word that came out of my mouth, Hubs was just like, that's not correct. I was like, I don't know shit. I don't get stuff, and I don't understand things. Like, this is my state right now. This is where I am right now in my life. All right. I think I want these Baphomets. Maybe everyone will get their fill of magnets that month. It'll just stop for a dang minute after that. I would love that. Magnetics are such a tease. Because I'm like, you do look so cool. I do love this magnetic. And I just do not have the mental space. I'm actually going to put the Baphomets over here on my ring finger, and I think I'm gonna do Dracula's on my middle finger because that's a universal monster, and like, you know, we just kind of gotta respect the universal monsters while we're at Universal, not while we're away from Universal. In general, I have like zero interest in the universal monsters in general, but when you're in Universal's house, they need a no magnetics theme. Literally do anything else. We challenge you. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. That would be fucking excellent. All right. So we're gonna do Dracula's. I need to clean the black nail polish. See, love the Universal Monsters. Are you 90% sure it's because they had a crossover with Doritos and Pepsi in the 90s and that captivated you? I wish I love the Universal Monsters. I wish I did. I feel like my life would be better for it. I feel like I would have more fun and joy. But the problem is that just like anytime I like see anything about them, I'm just like, I am already asleep. You start thinking of some of the makers only know one type of polish. Yeah, I'd say that's probably true. And that's like, okay, because we just don't need to buy from those makers. But it is like fucking boring. It is like, oh, you did it again? Look at you. Same polish for the 18th month in a row. Okay, we got Dracula's. Hilarious House of Frightenstein is on Tubi, and it's making fun of Universal Monsters. All right, all right. And like, I should fucking, like, it sucks, because like, we live, like, you go on the backlot tour, and they're like, here's the small European village that's in every single Universal horror movie, like Universal classic horror movie. And I'm like, I wish I fucking cared. They do have the Chicken Ranch. Hopefully they will continue having the Chicken Ranch forever. Their movies are not good, but when they're partying together, eating chips, incredible vibe. I might look that up. I do consider the Universal Monsters to basically be like Halloween themed, but not like actually Halloween. Not Halloween, sorry. Horror themed and not actually horror, but I think that the movies actually do have, like, I'm sure that if you're a certain kind of person, they do scare you. But I guess I'm more thinking of like stuff that uses them nowadays. The stuff that uses them nowadays is usually like kids movies. And like, there's, you know, that's fine. I did like these skeletal cats on my pinky. And some horror themed stuff I really like. Like the Addams Family is horror themed, but not actually horror. They're very much all audiences Halloween branded. Yes, exactly. All right. Sorry, I'm like pulling my nail back to do all the work on it. There's not a lot of space on my desk right now. I was trying to clean the house today. Clean anything today. And it was just like my hands were not like working. Like I couldn't make them work. I was like trying and I could not get them to work. All right, we're gonna put on some smudge-free top coat. Hold on one sec. Let's put on, let me look this up. Universal Monsters Pepsi Doritos. I have not had breakfast today. Okay. It's an ad on freaking Facebook. Wow. Let me, well, one thing, let me see if I can find one that's not this. Is it only on Facebook? Oh, okay. I think I found it. Let me turn off my music. Pause my music. And let's like watch this Universal Monsters. It's very, very low quality.
The neighbors just bought a new car and we drive that old wreck. They went to Cancun, we went to your brother's in Poughkeepsie.
This Halloween, find monster game pieces in Pepsi products and Doritos brand tortilla chips. The right match can win you thousands of prizes, up to $1 million.
Your hair's in the sink. The bad enough medium.
Look for specially marked packages. It could change your life for good.
You never take out the garbage.
Play Pepsi Doritos Monster Match for Monster Money.
Frank!
What a weird commercial. What a weird commercial. Like, freaking Frankenstein's, like, nagging wife, nagging New Yorker wife. Here's another one. This one's on Facebook, so we're just gonna have to deal with the fact it's on Facebook. But at least my Facebook is not my personal Facebook. Can we get sound? That's very cute. Kids in, like, over-the-top costumes always work for me. That's the Psycho House at Universal.
No dip? For a really great Halloween, pick up tons of Pepsi and Doritos.
Okay, actually, okay, let's watch this again. So that was Colonial Street, by the way. Let me show you, because this was definitely filmed on the back lot, which why wouldn't it have been? It's free for Universal, so why wouldn't they do it there? Colonial Street is where the Desperate Housewives were filmed, and a lot of other things too. I think Father of the Bride was also filmed there. Yeah. And that's the house from Psycho, which is also there.
What? No dip? For a really great Halloween, pick up tons of Pepsi and Doritos.
All right. I see it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's like classic kid brain, classic like memory brain. You're like, man, it was like a 2-hour special where you're in that party. And it's like, nah, it was actually like 5 seconds. It actually wasn't that long, believe it or not. You know what commercial I saw it over? This freaking That's Life, but this is Walgreens commercial. I don't even know those commercials. I don't even know those commercials, Danny. Are you lying to me? All right, we're going in with smudge-free top coat, and then I'm going to clean up because, like, it can be better to add top coat before cleaning up. So, got the smudge-free. We'll clean up, and then we'll move on to the other hand. I did this whole thing in like 24 minutes or something, like not a long time. I think I started a little bit before 1. All of my brushes, all of my cleanup brushes are like not around right now. Actually, I know where one of them is. It's just not in this room. And I should go get it. Did I ever get a Holo Taco cleanup brush? I'm not sure. And I feel like I should have some K&I weed whackers around. But I don't know where. Like, who gets fucked with the Wolfman? Nobody but me, because you had a sticker. Yeah, I do not care about the Wolfman. The Wolfman presumably starts off as somebody, like, he's a werewolf, right? What's his story? What's his story? Like... Who was he? Who is she? I accidentally got some of the... Alright. I got this pretty well cleaned up. pretty well cleaned up. I'm so sad that my fridge is malfunctioning. I'll have to either take my polishes downstairs or figure out another way. It at least was still pretty cold. All right, all right, all right. Ugh, I got... The thumb is actually the one that's really acting up. Yes, the creature in the Black Lagoon is universal, and I believe the lagoon is still there. And we passed through it, and we're like, this is the lagoon. All right, Danny. Let's see this. Let's see this beautiful. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
It's Halloween imperfect.
Oh, sorry. One sec. Let me turn my music off while we watch this, and I'll start it over too. I'll start it over.
Treat or treat. It's Halloween imperfect. Here, everyone dresses up. Candy never runs out. And though they should be spooky, the pumpkins can't help but smile. Of course, life isn't always perfect, so there's Walgreens, open every day, many 24 hours, with everything needed for Halloween. That's life. This is Walgreens.
All right, all right. Yeah, it's nice. There we go. It was very nice and cozy. It was very nice and cozy. All right. Kid brains do latch onto really weird stuff. All right. I need to refill this bottle. Perhaps I'll refill this bottle. Right after I use it. So it may be more full. I'm just very excited to have a night where I'm like going somewhere and I just like am going to that place and that's just where I'm going. And I can't really take care of anything else because I'm going to a place. You know what I mean? What? I'm not saying I don't get it. It just doesn't really have all the nostalgia for me. But it's cute, it's sweet. There is like a fly here, and I'm like, stop being a fly here. Stop it. Stop. All right. So there is one hand. Let me adjust my focus so y'all can see my one hand. Looking pretty cute. Very simple, very cute. I'm loving it. I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood. And I'm very, very excited about it. I'm going to see the Fallout maze. And I'm going to see the Five Nights at Freddy's maze. And then I might see other mazes, but they're not on the must-see list for me and my friend. Thank you, thank you. This is, did I give it my, no, I gave it my second favorite red in my favorite reds video. I think number one was Never Sleep Again by Cuticula. Which also, I mean, we're getting that season, We're getting into the season for Never Sleep Again. That is a freaking Freddy Krueger one. So I was talking about how, like, I'm not into... Like, I'm not really into slashers. Like, there are slasher movies I like. Like, I love the first Scream. Right now, I'm actually getting these, I'm using this magnet ring to pick up the ball inside here. And kind of get these glitters off the side. Oh, I gotta see the big displays. One sec. Actually, this one might be. I need to actually either get new magnets or really look for my magnets. Because I feel like I'm missing... Cuticule, you have balls, right? You have a ball in you, right? I think they do, because I do see this stuff breaking up. But I'm not, like, seeing it as, like... There it is. There it is. Now the ball is working. Now you can kind of see it. There we go. You can hold it this way. Okay. Nice. You have those 20 red OPIs, so really shouldn't even consider buying another red. That's great memory for you. Going to a Monster Bash party at SeaWorld with your mom as a kid. It was so much fun. The handsome Frankenstein picked you up and danced with you, your first love. That is amazing. That is so cute. Hold on. I'm trying to see... Open app. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's so legit. Look at this. I get it now. I'm getting it. I'm understanding. I'm getting it now. I get it. I absolutely get it. This is the best, actually. I get it completely. Oh my god, look at the Swamp Thing or Monster from the Black Lagoon or whatever. Look at them with, like, their sideways cap. Oh my god, I love this. Hello, Lori. Hello. The color scheme, the sunglasses. I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. So 91 it said in the video, the commercials? 91. Maybe that's when it first aired. I would believe that's when it first aired. And yet, I watched so much TV. And I drank Pepsi and Diet Pepsi. Why don't I get to remember this? Probably because I was so just like unconcerned with the Universal monsters. For a long time, I wanted to watch the old Universal monster movies. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to finally watch all those movies. And then my friend recently, for like Christmas, got all the Universal horror movies for Christmas. And he was like, I'm going to watch them all. And I was like, oh, cool. Excellent. Tell me how that goes. And he did. And he was like, I didn't like them. This is a friend who recommended Satyricon, which, by the way, y'all, I just bashed my index finger. So, you know, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Steph just bashed her index finger. We watched Satyricon on Friday, and 2 people did not last the movie. 2 people dropped in the first like 30 minutes of Satyricon, and probably a good thing that they did. I did warn people, like, I didn't give specific trigger warnings, but I was like, warning for this being set in like Rome, in ancient Rome, and filmed in Italy in the 60s, both of which are not unproblematic. Please, like, be aware. So we did lose 2 people. One was Dippy and one was Lacrodactyl. But yeah, and like I was so right, because there was things I even forgot about it. Like luckily I don't think that any animals actually were harmed purposefully in the making of that film. Because like when I watched it before, I was like, oh my god, did they actually like hurt this animal? And then I've looked closer and seen that either like the animal is fake or the animal is like still breathing. Like it's on the ground covered in fake blood but still breathing. However, for film in the 60s, like animals were not safe in Italy in the 60s in film. So yeah, that happened in the movie. The movie is just like, it is wild and crazy. How'd y'all feel about it? People who were there, Gandalf, how'd you feel about it? You're locked out of EHR, electronic health records at work, and you're effectively ineffective. That sounds annoying, but also to me, it sounds nice. Like, don't gotta do anything today. You enjoyed what you saw of it. Excellent, excellent. It was so problematic that it looped around to being not problematic, because like, what you gonna do? Yeah, Danny, like, legit that. It's like, this is problematic, but like, it is what it fucking is. Use your head as wireless so you do things while you wait for IT to call you back. Yeah, that makes sense. You did not like it basically at all. Sorry. That's fine, Luna. That's okay. Oh man, you've had a dip too. You can't handle animal deaths. Yeah, yeah. Understandable. Understandable. Completely understandable. Completely understandable. It's just a wild psychedelic movie. I really like the trans wedding scene. That's my favorite part. I just like wiped off this brush and it was like actually hair. Hair all over this brush. There was like a little chunk. A little chunk of green. Alrighty. Yeah, Satyricon is not for the faint of heart. It's for, besides hot guys, no redeeming value. You did fall asleep, your sleep has been so garbage. You've been sleeping through your weekends. I'm so sorry to hear that. I personally think there's redeeming value, but I respect your opinion. It certainly is a weird fucking movie. What I was going to say, though, is I mentioned Suspiria. I mentioned that we'll probably watch Suspiria at part of our double feature next week, because we're going to be watching Sucker Punch as part 1 of our double feature. But then I was thinking, what if instead of watching Suspiria again, we watched, what if instead we watched Toys, starring Robin Williams from 1990 something? Because that movie is psychedelic as fuck. I added a little bit of thinner to this polish because it's pretty thick. You were eking out too hard in the wedding scene. No, it's okay. Like I said, it's not your fault. There was a cow death during the wedding scene. But I do not believe it was a real one. I don't believe it was real. But I'm sitting here being like, no, it's fine. Yeah, I have hesitated to show it in the Discord. And there is one scene that I did skip through. Because I was just like, this, I don't know if this scene should have been made. Yeah, yeah. Toys is really interesting. It stars Robin Williams and Joan Cusack. And, like, they play the kids of, like, this epic toy maker who has this, like, almost Willy Wonka-esque toy factory. And they have, like, either a half-brother or a cousin. It's either their half-brother or it's their, like, dad's brother's son. Played by, I think, LL Cool J. And he's, like... It's, like, his dad's family wants to turn the toy company into, like, a secret spy, like, military, like, weapons company. And I believe it is about... It's been years since I've watched it. And I believe it's about Robin Williams, like, trying to stop that. And I think they get LL Cool J on their side. I think LL Cool J joins them. You appreciate that you have now experienced Satyricon without having to read it, so that's a win for you. Yeah. That's basically the Satyricon vibe. Is like, that just happened. People were trying to make sense of it, and I was like, shh, 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 shh. Let it happen. Just let it happen. By the way, this is Aloy by Cadillacer, and it is the first Cadillacer I ever got. And I believe it was one of the first, it was part of the first, set, like, my first order from Polish Pickup. It is a much more vibrant green in person. And it is a green trithermal, so it's just like a bright green to a mid green to a dark green. And it's just fucking lovely. And I do believe it still shifts. It was a darker green when I took it out of the little fridge. But the fridge did not feel cold. So that fridge might be dead now. We'll see. I might just need to plug it in somewhere else. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to decide if I want to do 3 coats or not. It is really thick, so I think I am just going to do 2 coats. I'm going to let it dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to add a glitter grabbing top coat. It's going to look so lovely. So lovely with this polish over here. So lovely. But yeah. So yeah, I think anybody here have a preference between, hi Dippy Eggy. We were just talking about Satyricon. Hello, my love.
This came out too red. Not show your...
Y'all.
Too dark.
I think they're good.
Okay.
They can't really tell though, I think they could be brighter, but like.
See what I can do. I feel like they're darker than what's on the screen. Printer should be able to do better.
Okay. All right. Yeah. They look very good in the camera. So.
Okay. I don't trust my vision very much. Especially
With your glasses, they look fine to me.
Okay.
Is what I will say. Like, I wouldn't look at those and be like, that's a dark red. As you can see, we're making buttons. You're welcome. As you can see. The thing about Satyricon for you is all the staring down the camera. You don't think there's a does the dog die tag for that? Yeah. Wait, so staring down the camera, you mean like people just looking directly into the camera? This polish is so thick that I just like formed it. It just smudged and I just gooped it back into place. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Thank you, Luna. Thank you. We had a kind of a commission for 1,000 X out of trigger warning eye contact. I love that. Constantly people looking at you, all this weird shit's going on. You know, it like weird hang up, but okay. Respect for your, like, a hang up I haven't heard before. They all say, husbando, they all say that they look good to them. They say they look good. I do want to fill up. This side was like not fully sided. You didn't know it was a hang up you had? Well, I'm so glad we could help you find yourself. Okay, people in chat, if you are likely to go to the movie night next week, would you rather watch Suspiria, my favorite horror movie that we have watched a few times, as our double feature with Sucker Punch, or would you rather watch Toys? Let me know. Tons of breaking the fourth wall, especially in the first story. Yeah, the first part where they're at the bathhouse and they get into a towel fight. Toys, if you haven't seen it. Toys it stars Robin Williams and Joan Cusack, and I believe LL Cool J. And Robin Williams and Joan Cusack are like co-owners, I guess, I think, of this toy factory, or maybe like, I don't know. Their dad dies and he owned this toy factory, and they want to keep it a toy factory, and it's very psychedelic. But their like dad's brother, it seems, wants to turn it into like an experimental weapons factory. And so it's about them like preserving this toy factory against that. You think Toys, you haven't seen it, but it'd be cool to spear again too. You love Toys, but you can't bring up a promise you contend. You know, I know you're gonna give it the old college try, so your opinion is valid. What I don't like is when people are like, I have a very strong opinion and I will not be going. And you're just like, okay, cool, man. But if you're like, I will probably go, then that's fine. Or I will likely, you know, I would. You call Cool J the movie every day of your life. I haven't seen it recently enough to do that. I remember for that movie, it was a commercial. Robin Williams pops out from behind a hill and says, Toys, like 20 times, revealing nothing about the movie. Never seen Suspiria or Toys, but Suspiria may be more your style, but you're a wuss with horror. Suspiria is very scary, but it's also extremely campy and weird. And in some ways, bad. But also a absolute, like, horror masterpiece at the same time. Like, it's so hard to explain. Yeah, Toys 1992. Here's some evocative images. Oh my god. Let's watch Toys. Toys is psychedelic. Like, look at these. Do you see? Toys is certainly also sometimes bad. Yeah. Toys is 100% psychedelic. Look at freaking Joan Cusack. Look at Joan Cusack's outfit. Look at this shit. Do you see this shit? Okay, okay. I also love her. Hello, Shaylin. We can always do Suspiria in October. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We can do Suspiria in October. So let's do Toys. Let's do freaking, we're gonna nix Suspiria for now. I am wearing a Suspiria shirt right now because, like I said, I am going to Halloween Horror Nights. And so I was like, I should wear a horror shirt, even though this is not universal in any way, shape, or form. I mean, honestly, maybe in some way, shape, or form. They could have distributed it. I don't know. Probably Toys then, although you can handle bad and campy horror better. Yeah. You would be able... I think you'd be able to handle Suspiria. Hello, my love. You can ask me an opinion. I'm mostly just waiting for my right hand to dry so I can put another... Okay. Which one? They're so close. Light preference for B.
Alright.
Yeah. But they're like...
This one's lighter, I think.
Yeah, that one's less saturated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the unsaturated one better, but I'm gonna go with your judgment. So.
All right.
I don't trust my opinion on color.
Thank you. I'm starting to trust my opinion on color more and more. If you can handle Suspiria, anyone can, you think. Thank you, Sleeping at the Wheel. Thank you. I saw somebody, I was at a rally this week, and I was doing something at the rally, so I couldn't like go and talk to them, but I saw somebody wearing a Suspiria shirt, and I literally like pointed at them, and they were like, and I was like, yes. And they're like, oh, hey, thanks. I was like, you. Wait, what? You tried what? You cannot? What did you try? Shaylin, what did you try? Suspiria? The thing about Suspiria is that the blood, and this is Suspiria, this is the old one, 1979, I think it was. The new Suspiria is good in many ways. However, it's not particularly good if you're a big fan of the original Suspiria. And it is much more grotesque and gory, and the scares are much more real in the new Suspiria, which came out in like, I think 2019. So I personally mostly advise against that movie, but you know, some people really like it. That movie does a certain amount of spitting on graves. And it's like, why did you do this? Because the original Suspiria is supposed to be like a fairy tale, basically. And this new one is like, we're gonna make this like historical fiction. And I'm like, absolutely fucking not. Make your own movie. Make your own movie that's not Suspiria. Oh, you tried to watch Suspiria. You're gonna babysit your bestie's kid. Take his wife to horror nights. He said I could take her, but I don't do horror nights. Wait, so I'm going to horror nights tonight. Wait, so the person whose baby you're sitting the person said that you could take the kid to horror nights and like go separately so that the parents could have a date and then you could take the kid? Is that what they offered? It's interesting that you couldn't handle Suspiria. It's interesting. Like, it's hard for me to judge. It is hard for me to judge what's hard for people to watch. The bestie said I could take his wife. Oh, I get you. Okay, I see now. I see. Yeah, Husbando doesn't love these events, unfortunately. So I'm just going with a friend. I am just going with a friend. But she wanted to go too. What was I saying? I don't know. It's hard for me to gauge what's going to be really scary for other people. But I do know that no one's ever actually... No, there's one person. There's one person who's actually been afraid of The Boy. Who has actually been afraid of The Boy. Which is one of my other favorite movies. Which is not... It's a horror movie, but it's not scary, in my opinion, like, really at all. Except for... There's one character who is scary, but in more of a true crime way than a horror way. But yeah, other than that character, it's not scary. But Hillary, Mediocre Manny's, she is scared of The Boy. The Mounts of Misk is an American Tale is your absolute limit. I don't even know that one. Yeah, the blood in Suspiria is like so fake. In the original Suspiria, it's like red house paint. It is absolutely like red house paint. And I love that about it. I love that about it. Like, and it does really suspend your disbelief. Like, you are like, or desuspend your disbelief. if you're like afraid of Suspiria, the fake blood might take you out of it. But there's also other things to be very afraid of in that movie. Like it's just a whole ass thing. I have not watched An American Tail since I was a wee child. A wee child. A very, very small child. This is the look, by the way. This is the look. This is the Horror Nights look for tonight. We're just keeping it simple. We're just having good. The core demographic age, yeah. Like, American Tail, absolutely, yeah. It was when it came out at the right time. It's just, like, it wasn't something that I, like, held on to. I wasn't like, oh, I gotta watch American Tail again. I was like, I've gotta watch, Labyrinth again and Rocky Horror Picture Show again. And Best Little Whorehouse in Texas again. Thank you. Great look. Everybody, the consensus is a great look. Not to be a coastal elite, but American Tail is a perfect movie. I don't even doubt you. But there are some movies that are perfect movies that are just not for everybody. And American Tail might be one of them. I actually think that I liked Fievel Goes West better. I definitely watched it more. You were bummed you missed the Whorehouse movie. We may well watch it for my birthday again. Honestly, because it's my favorite movie of all time. And, like, as an adult, it's absolutely the movie I've watched the most. When I was a kid and a teen before streaming, there were so many movies that I'd watch over and over again. But as an adult, I just, like, I don't have the time or something like that. Like, now YouTube's around, and I'm, like, much more likely to watch, like, a low-stakes YouTube video than even, like, a movie I've already seen. So, like, as an adult, I'm pretty sure I have watched Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, like, more than any other movie. My favorite horror movies, though, they get a lot of replay. The Mouse Cowboys were awesome. Wiley burp. I don't even remember any of this shit. You haven't seen Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. It is so fucking good. It is so fucking good. I do occasionally sing There Are No Cats in America and the Streets Are Paved with Cheese, but that's just because, like, other kids in my theater program, like, also sang that sometimes. And they would sometimes sing Somewhere Out There, which I would not have remembered that song from the movie if my friends had not sang it randomly at any given moment. So, yeah. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas stars Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise. And the guy who played, I don't remember what his name is, but he's Deputy Fred. And he was in that one old show with Don Knotts. Anyway, the point is that it is sex positive and Texas positive and wholesome. And it is just not, it is the Andy Griffith Show, I believe. But it was not Andy Griffith. It was not Andy Griffith. Deputy Fred. Best. I am going to be leaving you quite soon. Because I continue to be tired. Jim Nabors. Jim Nabors, who played... I could be wrong. Yes. Oh, but I was thinking of Gomer Pyle. But is that the same character that he would have played? Did he like yes, Gomer Pyle. Yes, Gomer Pyle. He is... When people watch that movie and I get super excited about Deputy Fred, I didn't watch the Andy Griffith Show. It's just that other people have said this to me. Because the movie starts with Gomer Pyle being like, it was the best little whorehouse you ever did see. And I am like, this man this man can get it. I love him. He is so good. He is my favorite. He is a sweet, precious cinnamon roll. Too good for this world, too pure. And people are like, this old white man, like, like this guy? And I'm like, you do not fucking understand. But by the end of this movie, you will fucking understand. And then by the end of the movie, everyone's like, Deputy Fred! I'm like, this man is a sweet angel baby. I did do a video on it, so if you do want to hear about, Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, it is the first, I'm like watching myself on myself. I don't like this. This is going to open up my stream. No good. If you do want to see me talk about it, it is the first curated collection video that I made. So I will share that here. I would really love to make some more curated collection videos / more videos in general. I just haven't been doing that, you know? I just haven't been doing that. So there you go. Hi, Nikki. He's what older white men should aspire to be. Absolutely. He is like the proof. Nikki, I have a question for you. I sent Nikki a birthday present. I didn't see in your picture that you sent, there were 2 smaller stickers. There were 2 smaller stickers. Let me know if you found those 2 smaller stickers. Hopefully before you throw it out and your trash people take away the envelope. That is my video. There's Curated Collection collab on IG. I am aware of it. I am aware of it, and I'm thinking about it. It's been on my mind as of late. It's been there on my mind. I want to do it. I'm just so busy. And it's hard for me to do the videos even when I'm not busy because there's just so many steps to them. And it's hard to like do them in little chunks throughout my day. Like, I feel like I can eventually finish a fanfic because like I can just do it in little chunks throughout my day, but videos are harder. They're much harder. You've got to like sit down. Not that, I mean, I have released more videos and fanfics in the past few years. You accidentally left by clicking the link. It happens. It happens. But yeah, it's a beautiful movie and I love it. And it really informed my opinion on legalizing sex work. Big proponent of legalizing sex work of most varieties. You know, there are limits there for sure, but 2 consenting adults should be able to agree with each other to do things to each other for money. Or more than 2 consenting adults. It's really the consenting adult thing that I feel must be respected. But yeah, and that movie really cemented that thought in my mind. You did a report on that in college. Excellent. Okay, good, Nikki. Good. Yes. I actually just ordered, I sent Nikki some stickers from this one website, and one of them is this like really stupid looking lamb. I'll actually show it to you. Yeah. I got this for Nikki like months ago. It's Twilight. It's about Twilight. And they actually have 2, but I just like the What a Stupid Lamb better than What a Sick Masochistic Lion. And I have been coveting, hello Krieger. I have been coveting the What a Stupid Lamb sticker ever since I got it for Nikki. And so I finally did order myself a What a Stupid Lamb sticker. I finally did it because I was just like, fuck it. I got to. But yeah, I got one for me and actually for another friend who also likes Twilight. So there's going to be a lot more What a Stupid Lamb stickers out there in the world. Thank you. Isn't it great? I love it. It's so good. All right, I'm gonna actually be leaving early, everybody, just because I want to rest a little bit before I head out to Universal. But thank you all for joining me today, briefly as it was. Sorry that I've been kind of like canceling and doing shorter streams and stuff like that, but you know how it is right now. It's a wild time. It's a wild time for all of us, and yeah, it's general happening. So yeah, it do be like that. They don't want to say it be that way, but it do. I will have fun tonight. Thank you. Everybody, I will see you next week. We will be watching, we're not watching Suspiria next week. We will eventually watch Suspiria again, but we will be watching Sucker Punch, and then we are going to be watching something much more fun than Sucker Punch, which is toys. So I'm very excited. Great, Manny. Glad we all learned about Monster Bash Walgreens. That'll be fun at Horror Nights. Thank you. I'm very excited about Monster Bash Walgreens and things like that. I will enjoy. I will attempt to be safe. Anyway, have a really great night, everybody. /afternoon/